On the eve of Labor Day parades across the country, a new set of rules for employers in federally regulated businesses and industries.
It's overdue for a tweaking and a revision.
These federal labor standards affect around 18,000 employers and more than 900,000 employees across the country, in industries like transportation, grain handling, banking, and broadcasting, including the CBC. Some of the notable revisions include a new personal leave of up to 5 days, a leave for victims of family violence of up to 10 days, new breaks and rest periods, and the chance for flexible work arrangements.
These are designed to make the working conditions better and certainly to make for a better work-life balance.
But the Canadian Federation of Independent Business says the regulations are confusing and just don't work for jobs that fall outside the typical 9-to-5 day, like trucking. It's calling on the government to slow down the whole process.
There's a laundry list of businesses, including some with small and medium-sized companies involved, that are going to have to try to accommodate a whole confusing mess of new changes.
Exemptions will be allowed. WestJet says it's looking for one, but many companies are unclear on whether they qualify.
They want certainty. They want to understand what they're expected to do.
In a statement, the Minister of Labor says, "We recognize that not all workplaces are alike, and in May 2019 began consultations on new regulations that will exempt certain classes of employees from the new hours of work provisions. These regulations will be in place in 2020. Until then," she said, "the old rules apply to some classes of employees."
This is, I think, an attempt by the Liberal Party to portray itself as a friend of working people, a friend of middle-class Canadians.
New rules just in time for Labor Day and weeks before a federal election. Talia Ricci, CBC News, Toronto.